you've got your figures, your settings, your special effects, whatever else you might need. And now it's finally time to do your stop motion. And this is the hardest, longest, and most hardest step of the whole stop motion process. You need your digital camera. Digital camera. Switch to flash so it is off. Make sure it's mounted on a tripod, and my tripod is down there. High tripod, high toes. Make sure it is mounted on your tripod. Also, make sure that your camera is not almost dead like mine. And make sure you're in a light spot. You already should. If you watch step 1, that you should know you already are in a white spot. Not white spot, a light spot. Alright. Be helpful if you have a setting on your camera to make it smaller, the pictures, because it's much easier that way. And you should make sure your camera's level so it takes the whole picture like that. You don't want a camera that's like showing like something like this, or like only cuts off, or like above their heads or something. Make sure it like gets everything you want in the picture like that. Alright? Ooh, red dot. Anyway, once you have that, just start taking pictures. I try to do this when you have at least an hour or two open, because if you get stopped in the middle of the process and someone bumps the camera, or you had it zoomed in and it shuts off and you lose where you were zoomed in, the whole thing would be ruined. So make sure you do stop motions when you have plenty of time to do them. Alright? Plan ahead, talk to your parents, or if you're don't live with your parents anymore, talk to your wife, or if you don't live with your parents or wife, talk to yourself, because that's completely sane. Alright? Just figure out a good time. And I'm shutting my camera off so it does not die in the middle of a video. And don't rush, alright? This takes a long time. It's a big process, alright? I'm going to roughly go through, not with a Spartan, with a grunt. Alright? This is what you do. So it starts. Let's just say it's just a stop motion, just a grunt. Alright? All he does is move his head once, alright? And shoots his gun, alright? He's like that. Turn, take a picture. Probably take a few pictures for the first clip, or first start, unless you're jumping right into battle. Turn his head just barely, like you can barely notice I turned it. Turn it. Oh yeah, take a picture, then turn it a little bit more. Take another picture. Move it. Take another picture. Move it. Take another picture. For each motion, you should be taking about 10 pictures. If he's moving his head or moving his arm, at least. Don't just say, okay, just take 10 pictures. No, you at least 10 pictures. Unless he's just like flinching, then you only need like 3 or 4 pictures. But remember, each picture is less, like somewhere around 100, or I don't know, like about 100th of a second. Alright, you're not. Just make sure that your pictures are very move him off. So he moves his head, I'm going to move back because it bugs me looking like that. Then move his gun up a little bit. And do whatever special effects you're going to do. Oh, sorry, just whacked my Spartan again. Move it up a little bit. Up a little bit more. Up a little bit more. And you're probably wondering about saying, why aren't you saying take 2 pictures with each one? That's what I normally do until I got this new program called Monkey Jam, which I'll be showing you once we get on the computer. Move it a little bit more, take a picture. Move, take a picture. Alright, you get the point. Alright, do not do like this. So he's looking that way. Then he's suddenly looking that way. And that way. In 3 pictures he moves. That's not good. Alright? You're going to need a bunch of pictures to do that sort of thing. But it's always better to take too many than too little. If you take too many, then you can delete some of them. If you take too little, then you have a problem. Alright? Move his gun. Don't like if he's like sitting down like that. See his Spartan. There. And you're probably thinking, oh, silly Destroyer. You know we would never do that. But there are actually people out there who are rushed, or they don't like the process. It's taking so long, so they rush it a little bit. Or they're new to stop motion, they don't know how to do things right, and they do that sort of thing. They just assume that it'll blend together. It won't. You have to do the work yourself. Alright? Make sure to take lots and lots of pictures. if your stop motion is under 100 pictures long, it's either like less than 5 seconds long, or it's not good enough. All right, my test stop motions are like 20 something pictures, or 20 something seconds roughly. I don't know. Stop motion number 5 was 20 something seconds, had over 200 pictures. All right, so have a good day, everyone, and watch my next tutorial, which will be on uploading it to the computer.